Yeah guys, we bought another Fiesta ST. If you guys are new to this channel, this is our second Fiesta ST and it is a Fiesta ST-2. The white one that we had previously, we have sold it now, and this is our second Fiesta on the channel. So Z, how much did you pay for this one then?
So I paid, I think it's about £3,000, yeah.
3,000?
Yeah,
so what's wrong with it?
£3,000 for it. The gearbox is gone, you can hear the bearings actually gone on the gearbox. It is quite bad, so we have got a replacement gearbox. As well as that, we also got a clutch as well, a full clutch kit that will be going into it.
So this car's obviously not stock. I can see you've got a mounting pipe in there.
Yes, we got the mounting pipes on there. I think we got a Miltech exhaust system on there. I've not had a proper look yet. It's at the stage 1 map. It's got a short shifter on there as well. And I've got a few other mods on there.
I think it's got a blow-off valve as well.
Yeah, it's got a blow-off valve right there somewhere.
That actually sounds quite decent for what it is.
Yeah, it actually does, and it gets off as well. It is quite nippy. We had about a few of them before. So
yeah, on the channel, this is our second Fiesta, but in total we probably had about 6-7 Fiestas.
This might be the fastest one. We had a Mine one as well. I think this is a bit quicker than Mine.
Yeah, I think this is a little quicker to be honest, because the Mine one, it didn't have all the mods, did it?
Yeah.
This one's got the full kit on it. It's got the exhaust as well, I think.
Plus it's actually got the map on this. You see right here, well you can hear it. The gearbox bearings are quite bad. If I put the clutch down. Hey guys, so that's our cheap Ford Fiesta with the gearbox blown on it. So what we'll do is, we'll get the car on the ramp, get that gearbox off. We have got a replacement gearbox and a clutch as well. So the ramp's free, so let's get it on and start working on it. So as you guys could see, we have removed the battery housing and also the air intake box to get access to the top of the gearbox.
20 past 12. We've got 3 mechanics, 1 gearbox. Let's see how long it takes them.
So you have the gearbox for the Fiesta ST, as well as that we got a clutch kit for it. I actually purchased this from Facebook Market for about £150, which is a bargain price.
Come on lad, put your back into it, it's not that heavy is it?
So it weighs about 5 kg.
5 kg, I'm sure it does.
So as you guys can see right there, it comes with a mounting downpipe, and also a rear section of the exhaust is half Miltech. So you got mounting and Miltech in the rear.
And also the mid pipe is Miltech as well.
I mean, from underneath it is quite clean. You got good tyres on the rear.
Put all the time.
Oh
damn!
Oh! You know what it is? It's actually the pressure. When you do release it, there's too much pressure and it just comes out all at once.
They're trying to, what do you call it?
Release the pressure
off. That's the look of that. It's alright then. Got a little bit of.
Yeah, you don't want more pressure on the brake holes, so he's cable tied the hub onto the leg. So it's been about 26 minutes now. So you give us an update, mate. How far have you got and what he's doing now?
So obviously we got the wheels off, we got the hubs back, we got the drive shaft out on the passenger side. On the driver's side, we're just doing that centre bearing, loosening that. Once that's done, we can pop that drive shaft right out.
This wire here has got burnt against the exhaust. The previous people that have put this downpipe on, they must have not put this wire back in its wire holder. And we got an engine check light on right now. We've already read it and it said O2 sensor. We presume that was down to them taking out the cap, but it isn't. Well, the 2 wires there right now, they're melted together. So I think that's our issue.
It's causing a short circuit, so that's a problem right there. So we'll get that sorted. I think we'll get the gearbox off first. Once that's done, we just sort them wires out and just carry on from there. Some of you guys might be thinking, what's going on here? So you got 2 jacks. Well, this one's holding the engine. The reason being is we have removed the engine mount on the gearbox side, and there's also one on the engine side as well. So that's going to secure it. We've also removed the gearbox one off, and this will support the gearbox. So all the bolts around the gearbox have all been removed as well, and the gearbox is ready to come out. That's it. 1 minute. The gearbox is out, so what we need to do next is remove that clutch. So we got the gearbox out and we got the flywheel out, as well as that the pressure plate and the clutch plate. You can see right here on the flywheel, it's got loads of burn marks on there, so that will have to be replaced. This is the old clutch plate and the pressure plate, and it's got loads of burn marks on there. And this is a new one, so that's how it should look. It's got a bit of rust on there, but it will clear off once we start driving it. So this is the new gearbox, and this is the old one, and this is the short shifter on there. So it's this little tab right here which we'll be putting on with the new one.
So it's 1:30, so it's been about an hour and 10 minutes now. The gearbox is out, flywheel's out, the clutch as well. So the lads have gone down to pick up the flywheel now. So once you get back, we'll just crack on with the work and get everything fitted back in. So it's almost 2:15 now, and Z's just got back with the flywheel.
So I just picked up that flywheel, which is right here. It's got barely any movement, whereas the old one has got loads of movement right there, so that's completely scrapped. So before we start fitting up the flywheel, what we'll do is we put that short shifter on to the new gearbox. Once we're done, we can start fitting up that flywheel and that clutch as well. So the gearbox is all ready. We swapped that short shifter over. That's done. We've also got the flywheel in and the clutch in as well. So we are pretty much ready to start installing the gearbox. So we got the gearbox into place. It's all been tightened up from underneath. I think there's a few bolts left right at the top. We're just finishing off the underneath first. Also, the gearbox mount has all been fitted up, and the rear mount as well. I think what we'll start doing now is start installing the drive shafts. So you got the top brackets on for the gear lever cables. They're all done. The cables are all in place. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting some transmission fluid in. Once we're done with that, I think we'll start bleeding the clutch. So this is the second bottle of fluid now.
So it's just gone 4 o'clock and the car's pretty much back together.
So finally guys, we got the gearbox in, we got the flywheel in, we got the clutch plate in as well. So that's all been done. The only two things that are left to be done on the engine is the O2 sensor and the oil and filter. The reason why I didn't do the oil and filter now is because the engine oil is actually cold. But for now guys, what we'll do is we'll take the car for a test drive and see how it actually runs.
So yeah, we've been driving around for a while now, and literally all the issues that we had have been sorted out guys. The gearbox is running smooth, the engine sounds really good now. There's no rattling sounds, there's no weird noises coming from the engine. There's a little squeaking sound, I think it's coming from the dashboard or the door card.
Door card is
yeah, that's just a minor issue that is. Apart from that, the major issue, with the gearbox, it's all been sorted now. The flywheel, the clutch, everything seems to be alright. Obviously you're in the driver's seat, so you should know better than me.
Yeah, I mean the gears are nice and smooth. I mean before the whole gearbox is all rough and rattling. As soon as you put your foot down, it'll just throw you to a side. Now it's all good. I mean, we can't really plan it, it's raining, and we need to actually bed the gearbox in along with the clutch and the flywheel. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty smooth now.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that's all the issues sorted out. Well, actually not all the issues, still got a couple of dents in the doors, and obviously the O2 sensor. That's the reason why we got the engine light on. So those are problems that we'll deal with later on, but for now guys, this is the end of this video. We've done majority of the work on this car now, so thanks a lot for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, consider subscribing, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the next video.